Alright, so let's learn how to make fondant from scratch. Here I have marshmallows, I have powdered sugar, water, vegetable oil, and food coloring, also a tablespoon, and also some toothpicks. And here I'm going to add about 1 or 2 tablespoons of water, and I'm going to microwave this for about 1 minute, okay? But make sure you guys microwave it 30 seconds at a time and keep on checking. If you don't have a microwave, you can also use a double boiler method like this. You just heat up the water and melt marshmallow, and you can stir it with a rubber spatula like this, okay? Alright, here in the microwave, just cook for 30 seconds here, alright? And you can take it out and just mix it. If it's not ready yet, you can also put it back on and cook for another 30 seconds. So just make sure you just use like 30 seconds at a time. Now add in some powdered sugar like that. You can add all of it at once if you are comfortable. I just like to add a little bit at a time just to see the texture of my fondant so that I don't over put too much powdered sugar, okay? I recommend that you guys use a larger bowl because it's going to be a lot easier when you guys try to knead and try to mix it with your hands, okay? If you have a stand mixer, you can use that and just use the dough hook and set on a low speed. It's a lot easier, but you don't really have to. So here's my fondant, it's ready. I can easily form it into a ball like this. It's almost like a Play-Doh, right guys? So at this point, I'm going to wash my hands and I'm going to come back with my clean hands and I'm going to use some of the fondant and color them into the colors that I want. You guys can just use tiny little bit because we're just going to be using it for eyes and for the nose, for the flowers, for a hat, and also for the leaves. I also added some cornstarch. You guys can also use powdered sugar instead. Cornstarch helps drying the fondant a lot faster. That's why I like to add it in my fondant when I make some decoration. I'm just going to be using a little bit of my fondant because we are going to just make a few leaves for the Totoro, eyes, nose, hat, and flowers. If you guys want to make different shapes, feel free to do that. Just have fun, guys. And now I'm just going to make green. I like to add a little bit of yellow to make it light green, so it doesn't look so green. So here you guys are going to see light, beautiful greens. I try to make a nice green, young leaves, right? So here we go. This is the whole process. Just kind of add like that and massage and enjoy it, right? Once you get a nice green that you like, you can just wrap it with a plastic wrap like this just to keep it moist. Okay, so alright, next I'm going to make brown for the inner eyes and also the nose. You guys can make the nose white if you use the chocolate cookie crust on top of the Totoro belly. But if you are using just plain white cookie crust on top of the belly, you can use the brown nose. Okay, so this way it's more noticeable. So we are going to just use tiny little bit of the fondant. So I'm just gonna split in half because I'm not going to be using a lot, and I want a nice brown, and I don't want to use too much color. Next is pink. So I just add a little bit of red and I'm going to mix it together and massage it until I get a nice pink. I'm going to use this fondant to make flowers, to use it on my Totoro cream puff. Here we go, same process guys, just massage it, mix it together until you get a nice pink dough, fondant, whatever you call, right? And here we go. I love the colors. If it gets sticky, you guys can always add a little bit of cornstarch or powdered sugar like that, just to make it easier to roll and to massage. And you can also grease your hand if you feel like the dough is very dry as well, okay? Like that. Isn't it fun? So fun, huh? Now it's time to make leaves, tiny little leaves that you're going to put on Totoro ears, right? So here I have this leaf stamp. I am going to be using this, but I will also show you guys how to make it just using your scissor, knife, or pizza cutter and a toothpick to make a nice pattern of the leaves. So here's a lot faster, but of course not everyone has all of these tools like I do. So here you guys can also use a little scissor like this, just cut into a nice leaf and a few leaves like that, and until you are very happy with your leaves. You can make big leaves, small leaves, you can make any shape you like. Be creative and have fun guys, like that. Here, this is how I create a little pattern of my leaves. I just use my toothpick to draw a line like that, and you can just go like that, just like that. See, nice leaves. I personally prefer this leaf, like because it looks very homemade and handmade, and it's more special. You can make big leaves, small leaves like I told you, and whatever you like, because it's going to be your cream puff, okay? So like that. And just repeat the same process. You can also use the pizza cutter like that, okay? when you guys make ice, you can just use water to glue the brown part and the white part together. Okay, just like that. And if you like to split the brown part into a smaller ball, you can just use a toothpick and split it together, and then split them apart like that. Here are all the eyes. Next, I'm going to show you guys how to create cute little nose. So first, you guys going to kind of roll it like that and make it into a circle and just pinch it and make it into like a triangle like that. Okay, just like that. And you can just fix it with a toothpick just to make a nice shape that you want. Next, I'm going to make some flowers for the Totoro. This is my sakura flower stem template here. It's a lot easier, but I'm going to also show you guys how to make this manually without a stem. So here we go. Now I'm making a little hat for my Totoro. So just form it to an oval shape like that and flat it up. And then I am going to make the top part of the hat, and you can just kind of make into a ball and cut them in half and use water as a glue and attach them together and decorate a hat just the way you like it, okay? Next, I'm making some flowers for my Totoro. And you can just form into a flower. You can just do it any way you like, however you feel comfortable. This is how I make it manually. I just form it to like a tiny little drop like this, right? And I'm going to just attach all of the petals together using water, and then I usually top the middle part with a small brown circle, oval, or ball. You guys can also use white in the middle as well, so it's up to you guys, okay? Here, I'm trying to attach them all together. Once you are happy with all the leaves, eyes, nose, flowers, hat that you make, you can just leave them out, let them dry, and by tomorrow, these guys are going to be hardened and ready to use tomorrow, okay? here I'm done with all my candies. So I'm going to be using this to decorate on my Totoro cream puff, just like this, guys. So cute. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.